So our friends at Titan Books sent us Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Firestorm by Greg Keyes. Bridges the gap between Rise of the Planet of the Apes and the new movie coming out, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Now, I can't speak to the new movie because it hasn't come out yet and we haven't seen our preview screening yet, but I loved this book. It was fantastic. It picked up right from the events of Rise, and it tells us about Caesar and how he's taking his troop and he's trying to get them acquainted with living in the redwoods, which is not their habitat. Even the ones who are born out in nature, this is not their habitat. Apes and gorillas do not live in this area, so they're trying to adjust. And it's fantastic because you see a group of people that are basically trying to go get the apes, and you don't know what their intentions are. They say they're just trying to tranquilize them so that they can do research and find out what's going on. But clearly, with the virus just starting to break out, there's more there. They're not letting the public know. It starts out with one person in the emergency room in San Francisco, and by the end of the book, hell has broken open. It's all over the world. We knew this was going to happen, but reading it on the page is just like, holy crap, this shit could really happen. I mean, they reference it to Ebola, and you're like, oh my God, this is awful. The best part of the book is they do a juxtaposition between a man and an ape telling their stories in flashback, and as the one soldier tells his own story to another researcher. And it's great just to see how each of them came to where they were going to be. And I'll be honest, I've always kind of loved the ape part of it. I can't say I identified with it, but in this flashback with this ape, it's like, oh my God, you're heartbroken at some of the things he had to go through, and you see why he acts the way he does now. And it's fantastic because a lot of the apes are signing, and you get to read that as opposed to having to watch it. And then Caesar is really the only one that talks, and it's a phenomenal read. I highly recommend it. And I'll be honest, I didn't necessarily think it was going to go this way. I read it in one day, and I highly recommend you read it. I'm going to go ahead and give it 5 out of 5 Nerd Skulls. Can't wait to see the movie to see how exactly this picks up where it's from. Fantastic book. Read it. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Firestorm by Greg Keyes.